Hello there everyone, I am Mark 3 and welcome back to Dead Space 1. The finest of the Dead Spaces. And welcome back to the store as well. I wandered back here, I'm going to sell off this line ammo immediately for like an extra 1,000 credits, thank you. I could sell, it looks like an entire stack of flaming fuel is worth 3,000. A stack of plasma is 2.5, so flame fuel is more valuable. I'm debating if I want to sell the extra I've got here. But I am going to actually restock myself with plasma energy. There we go. So I've got 3 spare shots. So I've restocked after that room. I don't want to be carrying all this extra flamer fuel. I'm going to check my flamer actually, make sure it's fully loaded. Let's do that. No, it was not fully loaded, so that's now fully loaded. And I'm going to stash the rest of it. And then if I actually do find myself with an excess of that, I can go ahead and just, like, sell some of it later as well. You know? There's all these extra funding sources coming in. Like, if I could sell the stasis pack for 2.5k, and if I don't use stasis packs very much, then that's a really solid source of income as well. I mean, a gold conducting board is like 3k. You know? Money! Good stuff. One thing I can do, though, is really quickly check the... yeah, let's go check the nano bench really quick. On the flamethrower. Because I don't know what the... lights... Love it thing. Those little guys are... yeah. Anyway, I don't remember what the flamethrower's like at the bench, so let's go ahead and check that, see what it'll look like if I decide to keep it. We also need to check the kinesis module as well. I don't think I had a look at that. Kinesis, we can boost our range on it. And that's all. Yeah, this is Dead Space 1. Later on, in later games, you can actually boost the damage when you kick stuff around as well. There's the flamethrower. We can... it's primarily a high-capacity weapon. Well, yeah, let's see. We've got 3 nodes. We want to keep at least 1 for doors. Kinesis module. We can just flat-out boost the range. That's it. Really, really simple. But it's like a 20% increase in range every time we level it up, and it just costs a node to do so. Okay, that's nothing super interesting. We could start getting into some nodes here, but we want 3 to get to a damage node, which is what I especially wanted the plasma cutter, so I was correct in saying I wanted 3. It's the same story with the rig. 3 would give me extra hit points. Anyway, the flamethrower has got a branching and merging path all the way along it. In particular, it gets capacity upgrades as its specialty, though. I mean, it's got like 5 nodes for capacity upgrade. Each one's worth 25 fuel. Which is 1 ammo pickup, actually. Damage increases by 0.25, so that's a 33% increase for each damage node I get. Meaning that it does double damage if I max it out. The cap upgrade, though, means that it would hold an entire stack of ammo for a reload. That's tempting, but I'm going to hold on to the node. No. I was seriously thinking of actually doing that. Just like, you know, spending the node. Just because there's like, oh, I can just... if I drain it, I can just ram an entire stack straight into it from my inventory. It's like, yay! Nice, neat, round numbers. I've been starting to wonder if I've got some form of OCD, actually, lately. It's like, I've been noticing a slight tendency of late to focus on things and struggling to prioritize a bit when I'm doing that. Especially at work. Actually, no. This is not Mr. Boss Manager dude, sir. If you actually get this far in the series and see this, which, given your rate is probably going to be a while, honestly. But yeah, my boss from work is watching the series, or was interested in watching the series. I think it's like I'm going to mention this in my no, I have mentioned this in my performance review as a potential source concern, so we will actually have like mentioned this and covered it and all that jazz. But it's like when I'm working stock, I'm not the fastest in any regard, but it's like I find things just rammed away at the back of the shelves and stuff. And it's like, you know what? I'm going to fix that. If people can't, I know I'm meant to, but I really make sure I fix it. And I'm concerned at how long I seem to spend on that. Or maybe it's because like I'm really focused on doing it, so it's like, how long did I spend on that? I have no idea. Though I know I'm not as slow as I think I am, but I think it's more like I keep finding things to do when I'm working on stock. And that concerns me. Because either I'm doing something wrong, or there's something in general going wrong. So, and I don't know which. So, there you go. Enough about that, let's keep on going. Oh. Yeah, I know you're still there. There you are, hello. Are you on the wall, are you? No, you're over there. Come on. Show me the things. Yep, there we go. Lost one. Oh, you took it away. Fine. That was... I've completely forgotten how efficient it is to deal with these guys. Oh, range. I know. If I had longer range kinesis, I'd be able to throw things better. You know, like I was throwing stuff out, and it was like just like going, whee, then dropping before it hit the target. If I boost my kinesis range, I think that would be more effective. Yes, hello. Sorry, were you using that? 4 shots. Okay. I still keep thinking I'm being really inefficient in this, but it's like, you know, whatever. Keep on going. Hello. Oh, I heard it. Yep. Hello. Stasis for both of you. 2 arms. Oh, there's someone else over there as well. Great. No, wrong one. I wanted that one to do that. No, get off me. Thank you. What I did was I burned through my stasis super fast because I'm an idiot. Really admitted. I did not need to burn my stasis as fast as that. I was not. I fired it a bit too often there. And as a result, one of them got really close because I was like going, ooh, I'm running out of stasis, I need to conserve it. Don't really need to do that. Actually, there's no stasis recharge in this area, is there? Map. Map. There is not. Either I burn a stasis back, or I go somewhere else to recharge my stasis, and I'm fairly sure I'll need my stasis. So, I'm actually going to make the trek back. It takes a minute, but it's better than burning a stasis pack, because I've only got the 1 stasis pack, so... Yeah. It's what it is. Anyway, let's keep on running. I think this is the easiest one to get at, the one just down here. And I think this kind of behaviour is actually why... Well, I don't know if it's like why, but it's like... Part of the reason why Dead Space 2 and 3 included a stasis recharge option. And it is an option. I don't recall it being enabled by default. You have to actually spend points to unlock it, upgrading your stasis module in at least Dead Space 2, I think it is. And it's like part way in, but if you work at it, you can get recharging stasis. And if memory serves, I would actually prioritize that even over upgrading my primary weapons. Because it's like, I want to get at least some stasis recharge, because then I can get a lot more freedom with stasis and slow things down and then shoot it in the face. You got to focus on what's important, right? Shoot things in the face. Yeah. Well, actually, that's always a bad idea in this game, but as is an itchy nose, anything distracting, really. Right, okay. Override. Use the power node. Yes, please. Open Sesame. Let's see what. Yep. A little bit of ammo here. Also, I think that's either is that a blueprint? Well, plenty of flamer fuel though. You are a line rack schematic. Okay. So I need to go back again. Great. Plasma energy as well. But new schematic and credits. How's my inventory looking? Not too bad actually. I think I can push forward. 3 health, some ammo, and a schematic. I've still got 4 slots free. That should be okay actually. That should be good to continue. Famous last words. Yeah, this place is just like such a mess. Let's keep on going. Yeah. The big thing though, well, we already know what's going on, but there's a slight fact there's no bodies. Yes, I heard.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? My name is Eileen Fisk. I just woke up in here and everybody was gone. I don't know what's happening. Why did they all leave? I'm going to try and find someone. If you can hear this, please come for me. I can hear scratching in the wall. Hello? Who's there? Are you a doctor? Why is everyone... Wait, I know you. You're Harris, the prisoner from the colony. You killed that nurse. Help! Somebody help me! Please!
Yep, audio log, also massive ambush. Right. Oops, accidentally double. Oh, and he's decided I'm too far away, so he's jumped in. Oh, I'm getting surrounded. Run. Once again, I was being a bit too clever. Okay, I wasn't aiming for him, but I killed him. Now what's my inventory like? 1 health. Which, distracted by a falling CD. Right, 1 health. Which I need to use immediately. Low ammo. Plenty of flamer fuel though. Alright, okay, let's see if... Hopefully there's some good loot to make up for that. Some ammo. Right, plasma. That's a flamer tank over there, so I'll grab the flamer tank. Another flamer tank. That's a lot of flamer fuel. Wait. Faint memory tickling. Wasn't there a bug with the flamer, actually? Like, if you carry the flamer, you actually get a lot more flamer fuel spawning than you're supposed to. Or something like that. There's multiple boxes and a line rack. Okay. That's some consolation, I suppose. Credits, more flamer fuel. I need to look that up and see if that's actually a thing or if I'm misremembering it. But, I seem to recall that like, you get a lot more flamer fuel than you're meant to. Okay, newborns. A whole batch of newborns. Okay. But another trip back to the store is actually necessary at this point. Because I don't have any... I'm back down to half health again. On the bright side, I do have some materials to sell. Next to that room. There's also a save station and a locked door just through here. I'm going to push ahead, actually. There's no way this isn't going to backfire at all. Yeah, we'll spice it up with the video at least. Oh, yeah. He's dead, okay. You seem very happy. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. So, once again, a good examples of like potential future medical tech like this, like is a isolated containment room. So like a mini operating theatre kind of thing. So I think that's a sterilization chamber or some sort. This might be. This is either a preparation room or it's like a containment room. There's a dead baby in that one. I've never actually noticed that before, but there's a dead baby in there. And this one's been mildly voided on its warranty, so slightly damaged on that one. Okay. Alright. Oh. Text log. Okay. From Dr. Kane, the Chief Scientist, to Captain. Mentioned further to our previous conversation, I asked you to delay bringing the marker up to the planet from the planet for a day or two. You know I'm as keen as anyone to study it in detail, and I understand your sense of urgency given the events on the colony. But that's why I ask. What's happening down there is just too unique, too unprecedented, to cut it short without proper time to study the cause and effects. Yeah, so this is this is showing the objectivity I mentioned. I think it was like last episode at this point. Maybe episode before? I think it was last episode. It's like the objectivity of this science offer is like something unknown is happening. We don't understand it. Let's try to understand it a little bit before we start doing stuff and poking it. While the captain is just like going, you know what? Shiny thing. Let's take it. So, yeah. Anyway, two unique terms. In light of the discussion I had with Dr. Mercer, I'd like to meet with Drs. Ciarello and Welland, planetside, to get their observations. Terrence. So yeah, someone advocating a slightly more cautious approach. Which probably didn't go over too well, honestly, with the captain, but there you go. Dr. Mercer's office, clearance required. I can't go in there. Right, I'm going to save. This is why I decided to push ahead, because it's like, we've got this, a save point, so if we die, which we might, at least we can keep on going. Yeah, we go down to the mortuary, and then there is actually a lift which leads up to a locked door back in the first area. So we just drop down there, then we come back up. Nice, quick, simple, easy. We're gonna die. I know, optimism. Right, okay, here we go. We got... Yeah. That wasn't ominous at all.
Science Log Chief Science Officer Dr. Kine reporting. The colony's problems concern me greatly. I have no doubt they are somehow linked to the discovery of the marker, but the exact nature of that connection is still unknown. Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing a form of dementia. The obvious symptoms are acute depression, insomnia, and hallucination. Incidents of violence and even murder also indicate extreme paranoia. Dr. Mercer has advised that I bring some of the affected on board for study. Dr. Welland, a planet-side psychiatrist, has reported that his own analysis has been fruitless. I'm hesitant to rely on Dr. Mercer at this point. What I need is expertise. We need solutions, and we need them quickly.
Okay, so that is... I was just looking at that, but there's no sign of what might have caused that, apart from that cry in the background. Anyway, that audio log was from, I think, the doctor who wrote the text note. Supply containers that have been certified by CEC supply personnel will turn green under inspection. Remember, look for CEC seal of certification. Good. I'm only breaking the certified containers. That is refreshing to know. Reassuring. Yada yada. Right, so I think that was the doctor that was writing to the captain. And he is very focused on things going wrong and trying to solve something. Unlike the captain who just wants the thing brought up. So again, that's kind of like objectivity. Focusing on something. Prioritization. I think that's probably the best phrase for it. So, anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead this way. And we're about to die. Just get ready to burn it all because... we got a body floating in there. Okay. Yeah, this is the morgue. And it looks like it's been busy. Very busy. But we are here for Mr. Captain person. And here we go. So, that's got in there. And... looky! It's yeah, it's one of the basic guys, but it's like a different thing. And one hit killed me. Oh, great. Okay, that's going to be. I was thinking as I was setting fire to it, I was thinking, you know, maybe I should. Oh, it's only nothing back here. Right. Maybe I should, you know, stasis might be an idea. Maybe. But then it leapt at me and murdered me in one hit. So they are very dangerous. Because they're an upgraded version, that's why they've got the mottled flesh effect on them. They're faster, they hit harder, they are more durable. So, I can get through this quite easily. I'm going to murder them with stasis. I think is probably the best way. Let's do this first. Yeah, that actually gets fire effect going on. Less dangerous. Let's get another status charge off. Right. Cut your arm off, please. Oh, there we go. Right. Pull it. Fire at that guy. Stasis. Oh, you're actually out. That worked better, but as soon as the stasis ran dry, it was able to get moving and kill me. I'm thinking leg, actually. I mean, I was burning for steady damage, but against single entities, it's not that great. Honestly, that's why I switched back to the plasma cutter and just started blasting. Let's leg him. The bad thing though was that that flying one, because as you saw, it went on to like another body and just like got started on that. So yeah, that's something fun. Credits, thank you. Okay, right, here we go. Fire! Stasis! Fire! Switch weapon! Fire! 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 Leg gone! Good, that slows down. You are also doing naughty things over there. So you can... Stasis, 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 stasis. Thank you. Right. No, no, get off me! Get off me! No! Oh, good, it's dead. However, I don't know where the other guys are. Oh, hell, that's good. Oh, it's still one of the same guy. Health. Good. That was a medium health kit I just burned through, but that's great.
Codes received, and they look good. Thank God. I'll start accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact
Out
you
of...
there.
Oh, right.
Good, find out what the hell
Flames!
happened to the ship.
Burn! 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 Ah, crispy! Burn! Oh, wait. You were still alive. And then your head exploded. Okay, fine. We missed that, but he said the codes from the captain's rig were still good, because we picked up off that first necromorph as I ran past it, panicking and hitting E, so I grabbed the health kit. So yeah. But I was going burn, 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 because we ran out of plasma ammo. I should have gone back and restocked. That was the hard thing it had to be. But that's okay. I was also focused on just shooting stuff, so I didn't actually try grabbing arms or things like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and reload my only available weapon, which is almost spent as well. Hopefully we've got a full clip. We have. Okay. What have we got? We have got plenty of flamer fuel, actually. We've still got a medium health kit, so that means I picked up 2. We've got the line ammo, but I don't have a line gun. We've still got a stasis pack. Though that said, I think I'm alright. I think I can go get a free recharge. Because, of course, the exit of here is a lift which leads straight back up. So I think we're actually about done with this entire area. Anyway, we do need to check them. They are watching. Yes, they are watching. Anyway, let's go find loot, because we do need to do that. Plasma energy. Takes a little bit. Okay, unknown alien script and the money. Also good. That door's locked, but they broke through the window, so that's fine. Health kits. Excellent. And power node. Also good. That means I can actually afford to go and boost the damage on my plasma cutter a little bit further. Still having a bit of buyer's remorse for the flamethrower, honestly. But there's also a log here which I didn't want to pick up because I was in the middle of a fight. So, here we go. Next log. Autopsy report, subject Captain Matthias B. Was had duty to officially pronounce Captain Benjamin Matthias dead. Reports of the exact circumstances surrounding his death are conflicted, and beyond the scope of my role, I can only report on the body. The subject was in generally good health for his age, though cursory blood test indicates his leukocyte count was very low. I have no idea what that is. With eosinophils in particular almost non-existent. His pre-flight physical exam showed no such problems, indicating rapid onset. However, it is unlikely this has any effect on his death. Multiple contusions on the arms and hands, indicating a brief struggle pre-mortem. Slight contusions around the ribcage, suggesting his chest was restrained in some way. Cause of death was a single prolonged trauma to the ocular body, which continued on through the cavity wall and finally into the frontal lobe, causing rapid neurotrauma, seizure, and death. The force required to punch the ocular cavity in this manner is great, and the possibility of self-inflicted correspondingly low. I therefore have no alternative but to record a preliminary verdict of unlawful death. Whether deliberate or accidental is beyond my jurisdiction. So, something long and slender was taken and stabbed straight into the captain's eye. That's what that means. And with a lot of force behind it as well. Though that creature we saw, like, wandering around, that is the kind of attack wound that would have done it. But actually, no. I think it was one of those creatures. Actually, I think it was. Though for some reason it did not take him out straight away. It only killed him because it said this is again like stuff I've not really dug into much. But it said like wounds on the arms. You saw that thing grab us. It like grabbed onto our arms. Then it said chest was restricted. It was trying to grab onto us. And like go, I'm grabbing you. You're mine now. And then it had that massive proboscis which was trying to jam into our face. So Yeah, I think the captain was actually killed by one of those things that actually then came along and corrupted him right before our eyes. So it was... The captain was killed by one of these things, I'm pretty sure. Interesting. And seriously, I've never worked that out before. It's just like, since I'm trying to do this like a full playthrough, I'm like being very thoughtful about it. It's like, oh, so that's what happens. I never connected those dots before. It's always nice when you find new stuff in an old game that you really like. I don't know. I think that's kind of neat. Anyway, yeah, here we are back in this room up here. Are we going to be allowed to go through okay? I hope we are. We are a bit short on supplies. But I would not put it past the game to attack us again. Because we are, after all, just... Yep. Yep. Oh. Yep, hello. Ammo. Oh. I'm just watching you burn. You do realise that, right? Yeah. I also recall, I think the flame was like... Stop. To get close to me. I think the flame is like one of the most ammo efficient ways to kill something, because you just ignite it, then step away and let it burn like that. It's having a merry old time. Yeah, it's not very happy at all, is it? Yep, keep on burning. Burn, I say. Burn. Probably just finish it off with a race round of the plasma gun at this point. I don't think it's too happy with life in general. Also, it's being very noisy. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay. Yeah, but it was almost dead. A single shot took his arm straight off. But that's why I was burning it in such a... I was grilling it in such a tender, loving fashion. I didn't want to use any plasma ammo on it. But there we go. Okay. Flame it back out. I am seriously considering just ditching it.
Isaac! Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod. Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs. Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open. It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life. Shit, we've got bigger problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
There we go. That's the end of episode. I've got a status recharge. I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell off the flamethrower or just stash it or something. I don't know. But it's not... I kind of feel like I want to just use the plasma cutter. It's like... I'm getting a lot of flamer ammo, admittedly, but I'd rather have plasma cutter ammo. It'd be more useful. At least to me. I don't know. Anyway, line max. Let's see what we've got. Well... I don't know. But yeah, I will also like to mention, by the way, that I think this is as far as I got in the stream that I've mentioned a few times to this point, like a year ago. So from here, I think is fresh as far as the channel's concerned. I don't think I've ever actually done recordings beyond this point, like at all. Anyway, flamer fuel, line racks, let's sell that straight away. We got a decent amount of credits. We can get a new node with this. We've got the extra flamer fuel. We've got a medium, which is a very useful thing. Stasis pack, which I've avoided using, luckily. Pull that out. We are short on plasma energy, but I can buy some more of that relatively cheaply. Not if I want to get another node and then boost the damage of my plasma cutter, which is... Actually, you know what? Let's sell off the spare ammo for the flamer. So we've got one clip spare. That gives us some reserve, which we will spend on a power node. And some energy. Because we are very, very short on that. 18 shots. Which gives us a clip in a bit. Well, a stack in a bit, rather. There we go. Right. Sorted. We're a bit short on health, but that's okay. We've got the nodes, though, so start next time we can actually get an upgrade on the plasma cutter. Make it a bit more powerful. Which is only going to help prolong its usefulness and make it more flexible. So, you know, more efficient is good as far as ammo reserves are concerned. Anyway, so we're venturing into the unknown as far as the channel is concerned from next episode onwards. This has been Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show, and I'll catch you all some other time. Yes. See you all later.